Hey, this is Frank from Max Digital, and I wanted to shoot you over this little video with some specific things that you guys can do in-house to help bring in more business by better utilizing both your website and your Google business profile. So let's take a look over here. I saw that you are a commercial and industrial plumber. So I did a Google search on commercial plumber in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and this is the Google search results page that comes up. So since 90% of the people never click past page one, and they will click on something that they do see on this page if they're looking for a commercial plumber in your area, it's important for your business to be on as many of the 3 different sections of this results page as possible. So there's 3 sections, like I said. The first is the advertising section. So here you need to be paying Google for advertisements to show up in this top section here. The next section down is what's known as the Google Map Pack, and this section will list either 3 or 4 businesses in it. And to be one of the 3 or 4 businesses, it's based on the strength of your Google business profile. There's a couple things that you can do to improve the strength of your profile. One is to make sure that the profile is filled out completely, and if you don't already have a profile, you can you can set that up for free with Google. But to have a strong profile, you need to make sure it's filled out completely, meaning you've listed or input your business name, address, phone number, hours of operation, services provided, that you are getting customer reviews and responding to those reviews timely, as well as uploading photos on a periodic basis. The second thing that's important to do to strengthen your business profile is to get your business listed in as many online directories as you can. Certainly, you want to have your business listed in more online directories than these competitors here have. And if you can beat them out by about 100 or so directories, then likely your business will be included here. And then the third section of the Google results page is what's known as the organic listings. And here you can see it lists individual websites, and Google will put you into this organic listing based on the strength of your actual website, and they measure the strength based on both content and backlinks. And so I want to take a look at content and backlinks and compare your site to PF Plumbing's site, which is the #1 site for commercial plumbers in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So switching over to your website, there isn't much content on here. It's good that you have a website just to have some online presence, but if you really want to rank in the Google results page, you really need to add more content. Google is looking generally for 1,500 to 2,000 words on your home page in order for you to be considered an authority or an expert in your niche. That number varies as far as the number of words you need to have. The number varies based on your competition and what they're doing, but that is a good rule of thumb. So jumping over to your competitor site, PF Plumbing, they have, just looking at their site, you can see that they have about 600 to 700 words on this page. So they're also not at the minimum to be, or that range that Google's looking for you to be an authoritative site. So, which means that it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to outrank them by just beefing up your content in terms of the number of words that you have. The other thing, and pictures do count also as content, so you could add more of that to your site as well. And the other thing about content is that you want it to be pretty dense in what's known as the local buyer intent keywords. And so I actually use a tool here called Ahrefs, and I plug in your website here, and it gives me some of the analytics of your site. So I see that you're currently ranking for 5 keywords, and you are actually using buyer intent or ranking for buyer intent keywords. So you have these embedded into your content somewhere, and Google's picking that up. And that's exactly what you want, because keywords, these local buyer intent keywords, are the actual phrases that somebody's going to type into the Google search bar if they're looking for a plumber in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So, and you want to try to capture as many of the variations of how they might input that into your content. So it looks like you've done a good job of that. You can see in comparison, so here is PF Plumbing's site. They're ranking for 577 keywords, and their top ranked ones are also local buyer intent keywords. So I did notice that if your business focuses primarily on commercial or industrial plumbing, that would be something that you might want to tweak in your keywords, so that you're actually getting the results from when somebody's actually Googling, like commercial plumber or whatever. For plumber or plumbing in Winston-Salem, you're in the 39th position, which is page 4 of Google. So one way, like I said earlier, to strengthen that position and move up in the ranking is to increase the amount of content you have, the number of words per page. And then the second thing I wanted to mention is backlinks. So backlinks are just links from other websites over to your website. They act as an endorsement of your site by that other site, and they give legitimacy in Google's eyes to your web page, so that when they see that other companies or other websites are linking to your site, like I said, that proves to Google that you're a relevant site. And so especially if those are, I call them quality backlinks, which means that they're links that are coming from other sites that have to do with your niche, so it has to do with plumbing, or they could be coming from other strong sites that Google finds as trustworthy sites, such as like yellowpages.com, for example. So you have 229 backlinks coming from 18 referring domains, and your competitor, PF Plumbing, has 1,900 backlinks coming from 125 domains. So you can see that they have more backlinks than you have, and so as a result, Google is looking at them as a more relevant site to the search term than they're seeing your site currently. So that would be another area that you could go to strengthen your positioning on the Google search results page. So in closing, again, I would just say if you are looking to rank higher on the commercial plumber Winston-Salem, North Carolina search, you can increase your content and you can increase the amount of backlinks you have. And when you do increase your content, make sure it's rich in the local buyer intent keyword phrases, the phrases that you want to tell Google that you want to be found for. So if you do that, you will strengthen your website power and thereby increasing your ranking in this third section of the results page, the organic listings. And then again, if you were to add your business, create a Google business profile and then add your business into as many online directories as you can, or at least more than your competitors have, that will get you into the Google Map app as well. And then you would have 2/3 of the results page covered, which is probably going to get you 80% of the clicks for people who are searching. Or people who are searching are 80% of the time are going to click in one of those two sections. I kind of just usually skip over the ads. So hopefully that helps. I'm going to leave my contact information in the email. If you do want help, I'm be happy to help you accomplish those things that I mentioned. Otherwise, you are free to take the information and implement those strategies on your own. Other than that, have a great day. Thank you.